So we're gonna start off with mic and drill. As you can see, left hand or right hand, and you want to make 5 each side for a total of 10. Next, we're going to move on to reverse miking. Same process, left hand, right hand, 5 each side. You want to make a total of 10. If you want to do more, that's great, more reps. You know, if you're just starting off and you really want to perfect this, more reps is always a great thing to consider. Now we're gonna do reverse miking again, but this time you want to use your outside hand. Alright, so same process again, 10 makes, 5 each side. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a warm-up for finishing, but it's great drill to do. You want to not take too much time to rest in between, really get your heart rate going, and really get some good work in. Now we're doing a 1 dribble outside hand layup. As you can see, I really want to get the ball up high off the square. I want to kind of protect the ball using my body, and I really try to just keep one hand on the ball. You know, you want to do this as efficiently as possible, and I like to really try to get the ball up and over. You know, especially as you move up on to higher levels, you're going to be playing against bigger players, and you want to be able to finish over the trees. Now, same process. I'm going to do a 1 dribble. This time I'm going to use my inside hand to finish with the layup though. So you see I'm taking a dribble with my right hand and I'm finishing with my left. As you can see, I miss just like everybody else. You know, the key is just to keep going. You know, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. That way you can add more aspects to your game that you'll be able to apply in. Right here, you see I'll leave it a little bit short. Make sure you really want to try to get the ball high off the square. This isn't the best angle, but still, you know, you want to be able to adapt and finish. Now, I'm going to repeat this process again, this time taking that 1 dribble with my left hand. Alright, so as you can see, we're starting off with the 1 dribble and kind of the overhand layup. Alright, again, same process. Try to keep the ball in one hand, man. That way, you know, you're not bringing the ball all the way back across your body for a defender to have easy access to the ball. You know, you want to get that ball high off the square. You know, really try to imagine, you know, playing against, you know, a 6'7" guy, a 7-footer, you know, and being able to finish over that, you know. Now we have the 1 dribble inside hand layup, and you're finishing with your right. Again, same process, man. You want to make 5 of these. You want to really make sure you're getting that ball high off the square. Not only so, you know, you actually make the layup, you know, you won't leave it short, but also, again, you know, I'm going to keep reiterating this. You want to be able to finish over length and really be able to finish around the rim, you know, even when you're going against players who are taller than you. Another aspect to keep in mind is when you really think about it, a lot of times when you go for a layup using your inside hand, it can be quicker sometimes. It can allow you to get your shot off a little bit faster. So keep that in mind as well. It's some that you need to have in your arsenal. Now we're going to do a Euro step layup with the right hand. Alright, no dribble. You just really want to exaggerate your Euro step, going from right to left in this case, and finishing with your right hand. And like I said, you know, it's okay to mess up. It's a part of it, you know. But just really go full out, you know, really make sure your effort is there and you're really trying to push yourself to get better. Something to keep in mind here, I really try to exaggerate that fake, and you really want to make sure you're bringing the ball across your body, you know, from one side to the next. That way, if once you make that fake step, and the defender reacts, if he really wants to swipe at the ball, it's all the way on the left side of your body, so it's going to be very hard for him to get to it at that point. So make sure ball placement again is very important. Something to keep in mind, especially if you're a guard or even if you're mid. A lot of people are going to have their hands in there trying to get that ball from you, so it's very important to focus on ball placement and making sure you're protecting the ball and you're putting the ball in a place where it's very hard to get. Now, same process, Euro step, going from left to right, and I'm finishing with my left hand, okay? And you want to make 5 of these again. Next, you're going to do a low pound dribble, coming across the lane. You want to finish with your right hand. As you can see, you really want to try to keep the ball low. That way, it's going to be really hard for a defender to reach down and swipe at the ball. If they do try to, they're most likely going to have to foul you. So really exaggerate keeping the ball low and being able to finish up high off the glass when you come across to the other side of the rim. You're going to do this 5 times, and then we're going to switch. Same process. We're just going to go towards our left side, taking a pound dribble towards the left, finishing with our left hand in this next variation. Now we have a diagonal 1 dribble layup going towards our right. This one, you just really want to emphasize really protecting the ball, really making sure you have a good grip on it. If you want to protect it with your body, that's great, right? Not just really try to keep one hand on the ball again, trying to be as efficient as possible and not giving a lot of opportunity for a defender to try to steal the ball from you. All right, and again, you want to finish high off the square. Think about it as if you have somebody who's really tall defending your shot. You want to be able to finish and score over them. Now I'm continuing to do this, but if you look, you're going to see I'm doing a same hand finish with the same foot I go off on. So I'm jumping off my right foot and finishing with my right. You want to make sure to have multiple ways to finish around the rim, and if I was you, I would probably practice this going 5 times just with the same, going off the same foot you finish with as well, just to have that variation in there. All right, finally moving on, we're doing a 1 dribble diagonal right from the elbow going to the left, right? And again, you want to finish off the square. Even me at this point, you can see I can get a little better with controlling the ball with my left hand, but that's what practice is for, right? So make sure you're stretching yourself, and you really want to make sure you're working on your offhand. That way you can be very well-rounded and finishing around the rim. So at this point, we're getting ready to wrap it up. Just remember, this is a warm-up, right? You want to get a good little sweat in before you really start to get in some detailed work, right? But just as a way to make sure you really know how to finish around the rim, this is a great thing to do. And I encourage you all to do it.